How's it going, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam, and so glad you could take some time out of your day to stop by and check out what's happening around the garden. Today we're going to get on with planting some seed potatoes. We have some russets and some Yukon Gold potatoes. We're going to get at it. We're going to get those into the ground, and that'll be the second thing we have on the go already. Alright, so we have some Yukon Golds in here. These are actual seed potatoes, so looking great. They have sprouted and spudded. And these down here are actually potatoes that I grew last year, and they're Yukon Golds as well. So as you see, I kept them over winter just to see what they would do, and they sprouted nicely. Got fingers all coming up the bucket here. So we're gonna get these guys, we're gonna cut that down, and we're gonna get these guys into the ground, get them all planted up here. So that's great. And as well, we have a bag of russets in there. These ones are at the same bag of russets, but they're not quite sprouted yet. They're starting to, but I'm going to plant them in the ground anyway and see what they do. So that's what we're going to get on the go today. So I have my first row right here going there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to rough it up a little bit with my my little hand tiller, and we're going to get the Yukon Golds planted in there, and then in the second row here we're going to get those russets planted. If you've checked out any of my other videos, you might have checked out the other video that I did when we were actually digging this bed right here, this row. These are the rows that we double dug in that video there. I think it was maybe 2 videos ago, or might have even been the last video. So it's super rich, super fertile, super easy to work with. So like, there's got a potato like this, it only has one eye on it, so I'm just gonna plant him on its own because no other eyes. My knife in. Make a little divot. Let's put him in the ground for now, and then I'll go back and I'll cover them up. On to the next. Since this potato has 4 eyes, what I'm going to do is I can just cut it in half, and instead of planting just one, I can plant 2. And just like that, one turns into 2. All right, well there we go. We have the first row of Yukon Golds planted, looking absolutely great. We got some small little kind of giver potatoes there, so we'll see what they do. But we got big, nice, juicy ones there. We were able to split a couple in half. So there's the first row. They're about, I don't know, anywhere from a foot to 16 inches apart. So I have this row right here next that I'm going to do a little till up onto, cover these up over here, and then we'll plant what's left in the bag of Yukon Golds right there. So now that the potatoes are in the ground, I'm just going to go back over it, and I'm just going to brush over the soil that I have on each side. We have a load of soil coming, so we can hill it up later on, so I'm not really worried about that. So what we're doing here, we're using this slow release bone meal as opposed to blood meal. We're using this just because when it rains and when we water it, that means that it'll go down into the soil and saturate the plants, giving it the nutrients it needs. Well, there we have it. We have our first row of potatoes on the go. Super exciting times. So yeah, got them all hilled up. That's the method we're using this time, at least for right here for these Yukon Golds. We're gonna hill them up. We put down the bone meal for a slow release fertilizer. Just watered them. They're good to go. I have another bag of seed potatoes. Same thing, Yukon Golds. We're gonna get those planted, and then I have another bag of russets we're gonna do in a little test bed over here. It is an absolutely gorgeous day down here. It's like 25 degrees out. Was working on the greenhouse and working on the garden beds, getting stuff planted, taking advantage of this absolutely gorgeous weather. Hopefully y'all are out there doing the same, out there in your gardens getting ready for this beautiful spring and summer weather that's fastly approaching. Y'all, well, there we go. We have another row of potatoes planted. We have the first two that we did right here. Then we have this third row right here. So this row pretty much is just going to be a test row. Never really planned on doing anything but a test row with this because it was all of the top grass and the everything that I raked up from making these beds over here. I just chucked it at the end of the bed here and covered it up with straw, and we're going to see what happens. So all along here I have planted russet potatoes, and then in those first two rows over here I have planted Yukon Gold so far. Oh, what a super successful day. Got a bunch planted, got some work done on the greenhouse, got some work done on the straw bales. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I thank you for checking out what's happening here in the garden, taking some time out of your day to stop by. Super happy that we could, get some stuff on the go, and be sure to stick along. This garden is only just getting started. There's going to be greenery coming up the wazoo in the up and coming weeks and months. So I hope you all have a blessed day. Like I say, thanks for stopping by the garden, and this is Adam signing off. Be sure to check out my main channel, Maple Monkey Media, for new updates of the off-grid cabin project. Cheers, y'all. Until next time, have a blessed day. God bless. Adam signing off. Woo, woo, woo.